The world of fighting has some big news. Floyd Mayweather just left the hospital after an unexpected altercation with Gervonta TankDavis at the airport in Dubai. Yes, you read correctly. When these two crossed paths, things got violent and now Floyd is spitting tea. For those who do not know, Floyd and Tank have a convoluted past. Floyd helped Davis get into the boxing spotlight by acting as a mentor. But ever since Davis departed Mayweather Promotions in 2022, animosity has been boiling. Though their previous interactions on social media have not been amicable at all, what precipitated their heated meeting in Dubai? Floyd claims that there is more to the issue than just a normal boxing rivalry at its core. Yaya Mayweather, his daughter, is the center of attention. Floyd said that in a live chat, he voiced his worries about Yaya's friendship with Tank, whom he considered to be possibly dangerous because of his past. Tank was allegedly enraged by this involvement, which resulted in their fight. This is where it gets even more juicy, however. Floyd believes that Tank had a relationship with one of his former partners who happens to have the same last name as his daughter. Floyd found out and acted quickly, which resulted in legal ramifications for both Tank and the ex. What a drama inside the family. Floyd expressed his opinions after the fight, saying, "Tank is a misguided kid. I tried not to panic, but there was nothing to talk about. It became more intense and I was unprepared." He went on to say that, considering his experience, he had always attempted to act in his daughter's best interests, particularly with someone like Tank. Tank spoke quickly, implying that the simmering animosity would lead to a much-anticipated brawl. After all, there have been years of circling between the two combatants. Tank recently said in an interview that he has a multi-fight contract in place and that he hopes to face Floyd as soon as possible. For this bout, the stakes could not be greater. Tank revealed that September may be the month that spectators see this event happen, and considering their contentious past, it's sure to be a heated battle. This is a fight between mentor and protégé that involves more than simply physical contact. Pride and private matters are at stake. But why the intense hostility? It seems like Tank has fueled the fire with his latest triumphs, which include big agreements that eclipse Floyd's earlier achievements. Tank candidly said in a recent interview that he had outearned Floyd, which may help to explain the growing hostility between them. To further agitate matters, there were allegations that Floyd was surreptitiously training Frank Martin, which raised both eyes and tempers. This was evident in Tank's most recent battle with Martin. In spite of this, Tank defeated Floyd by knockout, shattering Floyd's illusions. Now that a fight is likely, supporters are giddy with anticipation. This bout is expected to be historic and may see the ring manifestation of a heated personal rivalry. Is this battle the end of their continuing conflict, or is it simply the start of something more? TankDavis and Floyd Mayweather have been at odds for a long time, and Mayweather believes Tank should be appreciative of what Tank has accomplished. Even still, Floyd still wants Davis to be appreciative of everything that he has accomplished in spite of his petty actions. Regarding the rivalry between Mayweather and Floyd, trainer Calvin Ford has voiced his thoughts, saying that Ford would get the same karma that strikes Floyd Mayweather like a truck. The incident in which Leonard Mayweather dismissed El Rey from his position as CEO of Mayweather Promotions while supporting Davis in his attempt to humiliate Frank Martin has been the source of friction between Mayweather and Davis. Tank has become resentful of Mayweather for this immature act, and he expressed this sentiment openly to Errol Spence Jr. during their conversation. In September, the two combatants will engage in a historic clash. Drama and passion have characterized their transition from friends to adversaries, and their intense rivalry compels them to enter the ring and settle the score once and for all. There can only be one winner after all is said and done: Floyd Mayweather or Javier Davis. With the incredible speed and power seen in the training tape that Davis just released, this fight is sure to shatter several records and sell out in a single day. August 24th is the day when Mayweather and Gotti will square off, and fans are looking forward to it. Fans may anticipate the heated moment when Davis blasted Floyd Mayweather at his news conference with John Gotti in the meantime. Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti, two men with their own storied histories, are scheduled to square off in a bout that promises to be an incredible spectacle. The two boxers were talking about their futures during a heated news conference between Floyd Mayweather and Jonas Geddes. With years of experience and a reputation for being fierce, Floyd was a dangerous opponent. But when Floyd's old boxing coach, Gervonta Davis, began to disparage him in an attempt to win the match, things became very heated. Fans knew an incredible event was about to transpire as soon as they saw Davis inside the building. Davis had said that he would not think twice to throw hands if he ever faced Floyd in person, and he did not think twice. Floyd had previously wrestled with John Gotti, so he was left to attempt and make sense of the mayhem that was happening all around him. The bout culminated in a full-fledged brawl, forcing the judges to declare it a no contest. After the video went viral, there was a rematch. When Joe Rogan laid out the circumstances, it was evident that Gotti was still bitter about Floyd and that he now desired retribution. By turning there to stir havoc, TankDavis spared the supporters from an uninteresting news conference. He made little jabs at Floyd, which caused everyone to rise from their chairs. Given that Floyd had a history of stabbing people in the back, Davis thought it would be best to have a falling out with Floyd rather than remain buddies. Following Davis' knockout victory against Frank Martin, tensions between Floyd and Davis reached an all-time high. At the news conference after the bout, Davis let loose with his remarks, refocusing the attention on Mayweather and Tank Little Broing. The level of tension surged, and Davis showed no signs of relenting. As the two boxers spoke about their futures and the possibility of a rematch, the atmosphere was lively. Fearsome boxer Gervonta gave Floyd Mayweather a vicious knockout blow at a news conference. Floyd's father warned him at the news conference after Floyd was seen escaping from Davis. Floyd's father feels that by giving John Gotti a second chance, Floyd erred because he thought John would be the best at retests. John Gotti, whose son has never been interested in mixed martial arts, will square off on August 24 in Smithtown, Long Island. He has been preparing for a bout since 2014 and has been training for some time. The opponent is Long Island's best kickboxing prospect, Henry Mills. In only 37 seconds, Mills took down John's trainer, demonstrating his potential as a formidable fighter. John Gotti doesn't seem to care that the bout is only an exhibition. It plays out like a battle. The audience is glued to their seats, and he is determined to take Floyd out. Fans are looking forward to seeing what happens in this battle, which is predicted to be an exciting spectacle. Let's sum up by saying that the press conference raised hopes for both a major bout between Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti and an exciting contest between the two fighters. With both competitors fighting for the title of Fighting God, the battle is sure to be an exciting and dramatic spectacle. The long-standing rivalry between Floyd and Gervonta is highlighted in the text as it talks about their friendship. Floyd has served as Davis's mentor, promoter, and even father figure, but their relationship has been strained as a result of Davis' need for attention. Floyd's attempts to assist Davis in winning a world championship are sometimes overshadowed by his extravagant image. The text also emphasizes Floyd's optimistic outlook on Davis, stating that Floyd thinks Davis ought to be appreciative and kind. Floyd has always supported him and encouraged him to succeed, so it is strange that he would treat him disrespectfully. The book also discusses Floyd's training under Frank Martin, who thought Floyd possessed the quickness and strength to win a world championship. But Floyd's training did not help much in his battle with Davis, which made Martin nod off. Calvin Ford, Gervonta's trainer, offered his thoughts on the Floyd incident, saying that Floyd's press conference misfortune was just a result of pure karma. The text highlights that Floyd is Floyd, and that the two boxers need to encourage one another to strive for excellence. The continuous rivalry between Floyd and Davis is also mentioned in the book, with Tank expressing a desire to dance with Floyd in the ring. The narrative will expose their actual selves, and the book advises readers to keep an eye on Floyd and Davis's continuous conflict. September is when Gervonta and Frank Lomachenko will square off in a mega fight. There's been some fascinating discussion about whether LMA can beat Davis and pull off the impossible since the meeting. Lomachenko has been pounded by LMA for 11 rounds in a row before collapsing to the ground. Lomachenko most recently beat former unified world champion George Kambosos Jr. Frank Martin, nevertheless, has already been subjugated by Davis, the powerhouse. After winning an historic fight against George Kambosos Jr., Lomachenko was floored by LMA for 11 consecutive rounds. The undefeated pro Frank Martin was recently destroyed by Davis, the powerhouse, who made it seem easy. Before the match, famous boxer Floyd Mayweather sent a strong warning to Gervonta. He thinks Davis will eventually experience the sting of a defeat thanks to LMA. These two people have a long-standing feud and are incompatible with one another. Floyd caused a sensation when he announced on Instagram that the bout had been called off and even offered Frank Martin advice on how to stop Gervonta. TankDavis, nevertheless, performed like a master, not letting any of this stop him. There is a well-established animosity between these two boxers, with Floyd offering advice to Frank Martin and Mayweather engaging in mind games. Boxing experts, including Floyd Mayweather himself, are anticipated to respond to the mega bout. Controversial boxer Floyd Mayweather has worked with Gervonta's heat trainer, Calvin Ford. Floyd's circumstances are unclear, but it's crucial to follow along since the narrative will show his actual nature. Never before have the stakes been this high, and Floyd's mind tricks are predicted to play a big part in this titanic battle. Expect an incredible roller coaster of a confrontation between Floyd and LMA, as Floyd will be preaching about his support for Davis. Floyd is not in agreement with several professional fighters like well-known boxer Raleigh Romero, who feels that LMA will catch a body when he enters the ring with LMA. He thinks LMAA is more skillful and defensively sound than Frank Martin, but he also thinks LMAA doesn't strive to win the battle. TankDavis now has an advantage against Ukrainian bum thanks to Shakur Stevenson, but it all hinges on whatever LMA shows up. While some think LMA has the advantage, others think that at this age and stature, LMA's strength will be too strong to overcome. Robert Garcia also shared his thoughts on the outcome of this historic clash, predicting that LMA would find it difficult to overcome LMA's strength at this stage of his career. Finally, it should be noted that Floyd Mayweather and LMA's bout is anticipated to be an incredible battle due to Floyd's strategy of mind games and LMA's ability to ruin Haney's career. The result of this bout and the likelihood of both competitors reaching the pinnacle of their respective sports will determine its fate. It is much expected that Floyd Mayweather and Lama Tank will square off in a lightweight match. Some people think that LMA's authority could be excessive, while others think it might stop the TankDavis hype train. Floyd knew that defeating LMAA would mean losing to an elderly opponent and maybe losing to Shakur Stevenson, thus a victory against LMAA would prove nothing. A bout with Shakur Stevenson, however, would provide him with a bigger obstacle. Floyd has said that Shakur is now the most gifted boxer in the business and that defeating him might establish Floyd as the boxing world's greatest fighter. There is a battle going on with Floyd in addition to the conflict with Shakur. Floyd has to take out Shakur Stevenson in order to respond to Mayweather and establish his value in the fight. This could go viral on the internet, but Loma can act as a warm-up before the big confrontation with Shakur. In a TikTok coup, Floyd Mayweather shocked everyone by going public with his girlfriend Galin Nabila. Since Floyd has never been a devoted person, his latest partner, Instagram model Galin Nabila, has been seen with him on many occasions. Following Floyd's barb at Floyd's girlfriend is now coming up and the situation is intensifying. TankDavis, Floyd's girlfriend, has also taken part in the altercation. Although Davis hasn't held back when disparaging Floyd's relationship, there's a report that he had more than one connection with Floyd's girlfriend. Floyd made a remark in passing that started the controversy around their relationship and quickly turned into a full-fledged verbal exchange. Given that both combatants have shown their ability and capacity for greatness in the ring, the bout between Floyd and Floyd has the makings of an exciting and poignant affair.